Garza children, we're here on a motion for new trial. Ms. Wiggins is with us for the department. Costa is with us. Mr. Ingram is with us representing the children. Mr. Barfield is with us representing Mr. Garza, who is with us. Mr. Adams is with us representing the mother, Miss Garza. Mr. Garza, is your wife there with you?
I have. In my last case, why are you guys for?
All right, listen, we're not going to start this morning. Is your wife with you or not? Yes or no?
The entire time.
Mr. Garza, is your wife with you or not? Mr. Adams, are you expecting your client?
No.
All right, Ms. Garza is not with us. This hearing was set for 8:30. It's now 8:35. We will proceed in her absence. All right, let me explain to you real quickly, Mr. Garza, what's going on today, and don't interrupt me or I'll mute you. We're not going to start this like we did during the final hearing. So you sent me an email on May 17th. I'm not going to go into all of it because most of it, frankly, I didn't really understand. But on two separate occasions, you said, I'm requesting now a reconsideration hearing. In legal terms, that's what we would refer to as a motion for new trial. Based on your request, I've set this hearing for today. So that's what we're here on. That's the only thing we're here on. So if you have any witnesses or if you have anything you want to argue to the court why I should grant a new trial, I'll hear that now.
I was giving ill counsel since the beginning, and I've received not a single court document signed by you since the beginning of this court. My kids were removed without paperwork. My rights were removed without paperwork. I've been given nothing.
Okay. Is that all you have to say as far as why you should have a new trial? I'm going to take that as a yes, since you're not saying anything else. Okay. First of all, those two statements you made are totally incorrect.
I did not say yes.
I want this
case ended now because you can't.
Excuse me. If you interrupt me, I'm going to mute you. And I'm not going to put up with this morning. We are not going to have a repeat.
You are violating my rights.
We are not going to have a repeat of what happened at the final hearing. So.
You're violating my rights, sir.
All right, I'm going to mute you now. Now I'm going to explain to you what's going on today. All right, I'm going to deny your motion for new trial, and then I'm going to give you some admonishments. I am signing the order today. I have not signed an order before today. So a lot of what you put in your email is totally, I guess he's left us, so that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the, yes.
I would like to just ask you take judicial notice of the fact that he was served. And let me pull up the date in which he was served, just for the record.
He's back in the waiting room, so I'll get him in while you're looking for that.
Thank you, Judge. He was served on February 10th of 2022.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Wiggins. All right, Mr. Garza, I'll answer one more thing. Ms. Wiggins has looked it up. You were served with service on this case and served with the petition on February 10th, 2022. So your statement that you've never received paperwork is just totally wrong. It's totally unfounded, or it's just made up in your head. So now I'm going to deny your motion for new trial. Now, let me tell you what happens from here, since you said you fired your lawyer. Mr. Barfield is here in case you want to counsel with him today. But I am signing the order that terminates your parental rights today. From this point on, you have two rights. You have the right to appeal straight to the Court of Appeals, or you have the right to ask for what's called a de novo trial, a new trial that would be before the referring court, which is the Randall County Court at Law Number 1, Judge James Anderson. I'm going to email you 2 sheets of paper today that explain how this works, but Mr. Barfield is still your attorney. If you want, I would strongly consider you counsel with him immediately if you want a de novo trial. Cause if you want a trial in front of Judge Anderson, a retrial, a new trial, you have to request that de novo hearing before the referring court, which is Judge Anderson, Randall County Court at Law Number 1, by filing with the clerk of the referring court a written request not later than the 3rd working day from the date that I sign the order, which is today. You have 3 days to ask for that de novo trial. And I've just explained to you how you do that if you're going to continue to represent yourself like you wanted to at the final hearing. Mr. Barfield will obviously file that request for de novo hearing on your behalf if you ask him to do so. I'm not going to order him to do it unless you request that he do so, because you fired him at the final hearing. If you choose to skip that de novo trial, the new trial in front of Judge Anderson, you have the right to appeal directly to the 7th Court of Appeals. If you want to do that, you have to file that notice of appeal with the Court of Appeals within 20 days of the date the judgment is signed, which is today. You understand those two rights?
Yep.
Okay, do you want to talk? I'll put you in a breakout room if you want to discuss those, and you can request Mr. Barfield to file that on your behalf, whichever one you choose to do. You want a breakout room with Mr. Barfield?
Yeah, I want to talk to my lawyer.
Okay, all right. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Mr. Barfield, I'm aware that you have a hearing at 9:15, so we'll wait until you come back, but I'll be sure you're at your next hearing at 9:15. Okay, Mr. Garza, as I said, I've denied your motion for new trial. You can discuss with Mr. Barfield either a de novo or an automatic, or go straight to the appellate court. So I'll put you in that breakout room with Mr. Barfield now.
Fucking joke.
That's on the record, Mr. Garza. You just keep talking.
I don't really care. This whole thing is a joke.
You know what? I don't really care that you don't care, but I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Mr. Barfield, and that's going to end this hearing when you come back.
Well, thank God. I hope I never have to see your corrupt ass again, too. It's real funny when I file a motion against you, too, Judge.
The feeling is mutual, Mr. Garza.
Your Honor, if you want, I can just file that motion for de novo. I'll go to the breakout room, but just know I'll do what I need to do.
Well,
if that's what he wants.
Mr. Barfield, if he wants to tell you right now on the record that he wants you to file it, we can end this hearing. But he's already in the break.
Yeah,
he's in the break.
I'll just go in there.
Okay, and then come back, and tell me what he tells you, and then we'll end this hearing.
No worries. All right.
Okay, you bet.